I'm not being hard on myself this month, you know? Like, a new month is upon us, so it's time to plan for November. If you're new here, I'm doing these monthly Plan With Me videos in my beautiful pink journal from Papier. Not sponsored, obviously, but I'm always open to it. When I'm not posting Plan With Me's, I'm posting cozy vlogs with crochet content, sewing content, and cultural commentary videos about pop culture, trends, sustainability, fast fashion, that sort of thing. So if you're interested in any of that, please do subscribe. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. You'll see that that was one of my goals that I did not achieve for the month of October. So if you want to help me get there, hit the subscribe button. Why not? So grab your coffee or whatever your little cozy drink of choice is. I'm just having an oat latte that I made at home. And hopefully this will inspire you to plan for November as well and to just do some reflection on the month that passed. Let's get into it. I feel like October really did fly by. I feel like everyone says that every single month about every month. But this one was weird because I was really excited to get into the fall vibes. And then as I got, you know, more into the end of October, I was just confused. I was like, October 20th? 23rd? What are these numbers that you're telling me? Soon it'll be Christmas? Like, I can't even think about it. So doing these Plan With Me's is my way of processing the passage of time and trying to hold myself accountable for all of my different goals and priorities. So without further ado, let's get into reviewing how October went. My first goal for October was to get to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. It was also a goal that I had written down for September, but I would say for September it was more of an ambitious goal. I wasn't expecting to reach it in September. And for October, I thought it was realistic if I had videos that did like exceptionally well. And I did think for a second that maybe we were gonna reach it, but we did not. I believe I'm like 80 subscribers away or something like that. So I'm tempted to be like, yeah, I achieved that goal, but really I didn't. Once I can see that little 2K, then I will say I achieved that goal, but we're gonna be honest and hold ourselves accountable. That goal was not achieved. Next one was to start and finish a new book. I grew up loving reading. I always tell this to people, but in middle school, I would like eat my lunch in the bathroom. But not because I didn't have friends, just because I didn't want to talk to them and I just wanted to read in the bathroom. I would stay up till like 4 a.m. finishing a Twilight book. I read in every car ride. Like, I loved reading. And I do still love it, but I think by the time I got into like high school, maybe towards the end of high school, I still liked reading in the beginning. I just had to read so much, especially at university, that it no longer was enjoyable. And even like if I wanted to start a fun book, the whole time I would just be like, ugh, why am I reading this if I have like 80 pages of some academic paper or theory to read? Like, it just became much more of a chore and it really sucked the joy out of it for me. I've been reading consistently, but not like every day. And I'll give myself so much time to read a book. And it's kind of like, girl, just finish the book. So I challenged myself in October to start and finish the same book in the same month. Shocking, I know, that's such a crazy reading challenge. I read The God of Small Things, and I think it was good to sort of like read a more challenging book for this challenge so that it wasn't just like read Alice in Wonderland in 1 month. My next goal was to connect with a potential new client. I do some freelance video editing, like social media work on the side, and I want more clients because I don't know, it's just something that I really enjoy. And I did send one message. I get so nervous for these things. I don't know why, but I did send one message. Well, I do know why. It's for like the fear of rejection. I sent one message. She said she's interested, doesn't need someone right now, but that we can keep talking and stuff, and I already know her. So that was good. I need to respond. It wasn't like that urgent to respond since she's not in need of someone right now. But yeah, definitely need to work more on that, but we did technically connect with a potential new client. And that might seem like a lazy goal, like literally send a message to someone, but I think you can tell that it was hard for me, so I'm glad that I at least did it. Okay, now moving on to my to-dos for the month. The first one was to start Great British Bake Off, which I acknowledged in my October video was a very unserious to-do item, but I didn't do it until this week. and it's already October 30th when I'm recording this, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I've watched 2 episodes so far. I'm proud of that because I really enjoyed Great British Bake Off the first time I watched it. The last season, I just didn't really get into it. And this season, I think I could get into, and I think it's just like a very wholesome, like fall, winter, weekly activity. I'm sad that the American guy, Jeff, left in the 2nd episode because I was looking forward to like jokes about Americans or like things like that, but he left. Sadly, he was ill, so hopefully he's better now. Next on my to-do list was to find a French podcast. And I was thinking like, okay, I should find someone who does a podcast kind of like Emma Chamberlain vibes, like an influencer, a content creator, because I think news, while it can help you with your French and with any language you're learning, it's not as enjoyable, like it's a bit too serious, your brain really has to be on. And then a lot of people recommend like a comedy podcast, but I think French comedians naturally are going to reference a lot of like French popular culture or like specific French niche things that I won't always understand and therefore won't be that entertaining to me. So I'm listening to Iced Coffee Break from Super Lumos. He posts like really wholesome content on Instagram is where I follow him. I'm sure he's on other platforms as well, but he's just like so sweet and wholesome. So I've listened to his podcast a little bit and I want to continue because I think that could really help me to improve my French. Next was to post on YouTube Shorts because I have so many videos that I could put on YouTube Shorts, and I don't know why my shorts always floppity flop, but I just want to like put them out there and then start fresh. Like I just want to get them on there, and I don't know why I just like never post them. So I'm going to post them in November, but I did not do it in October. Next was to reach out to people/contacts for freelance work. And I put a little squiggly line because I kind of did that. I reached out to one person, but not as many as I would have liked to. Okay, next, priorities. My priorities for October were to maintain a cozy space. I think I did that. I did some decluttering last month, and I think we've kept it pretty clean. I have lit my candle quite a few times. I think now that seems like a silly priority to me because it's very like simple, but when I set this priority, I think I was feeling quite like, I don't know, like a hangover from summer of just like, I just want to be cozy and I want to like have that vibe in my home, in my personal space. So while it seems silly now, I think I actually did need to like intentionally set that priority for the month of October. My next priority was movement. I would say like the first half of the month I definitely did that, but then I went on vacation to Italy and then I got sick. I got a cold and that was very annoying, but health is wealth, you know? So I just needed to get better and we'll get back into working out very soon. My final priority was to focus on language learning, specifically French. I would say I did that. Like I've been listening to the podcast. We do French night at home. Yeah, I'd say I've been doing it, but could always do more. And in terms of habits, nightly reading, yes, I did instill that habit. Meal prepping my lunches, again, I put a squiggly line because I was gone for a bit of October and then I was sick. So I kind of had no reason to meal prep because I was away and then I didn't feel well. But when I was able to, I did meal prep and I really, really love doing it. So I'm going to continue in the future. And finally, crocheting/sewing regularly. I did not build this habit. There's a project I need to finish. It's literally just attaching the straps. And I finally bought some yarn to start a new project, which I'm very excited about. And I'm going to be working on Christmas gifts, so I do not think this will be a problem at all for November. So I'm really excited because that's been missing from my life, okay? So it's all in the past now. There were some wins, some losses, but now we can look forward and plan for November. This might not surprise you. My first goal is to get to 2K on YouTube. We're only like 20-ish subscribers away, so hopefully that won't be hard to accomplish. But if we don't achieve it, don't bully me because I'll be sad. It's not that serious, and like at the end of the day, I do this because it's fun and I like sharing this sort of content and I like video editing and all of these things. But it's just nice to have like these little goals and to feel like you're progressing and that more people are enjoying your videos. My second goal is to gain more confidence being creative. I think I've just been like stalling on finishing or starting projects just because I don't feel like the creative spark, and because I'm like, well, why am I gonna make that if it won't be like the perfect sweater? And it's just like, just make it. Like, I don't know, I just want to make stuff, and I don't like that I haven't been making things. Like, I've been making videos and I love making videos and it does like fulfill that creative outlet for me, but I want to be crocheting. I want a hook and I want yarn in my hand at some point every single day, pretty much. It's been missing from my life. Whenever I start doing it, I'm like, why am I not doing this every day? I don't understand. So I need to like just be more confident and be like, yeah, I'm gonna work on this. And it's okay if I work on different projects at once, or if I go about my different projects in a not very organized way. Like, I just want to feel confident being more creative, share it on YouTube or wherever, and just like enjoy that creative process. My final goal was to actually stick to my different challenges. There are things that I struggle to do. And one of those things is taking care of my hair. I have a lot of thick curly hair, and especially in the winter I just hate detangling it because it's cold in the bathroom and our water is a bit strange. Like, it'll be like scalding hot if you want good pressure, but if you want it to just be like warm or colder, then it's like a trickle. Like, it's, I don't understand why I have a shower where it's only good pressure if it's boiling hot, and then my hair feels sad. And then I don't feel cute because I'm just putting my hair in like a bun every day. I just need to like stick to my challenges, which will be like actually taking care of my hair every day and thinking about it. Not doing anything crazy, but yeah. In terms of my to-dos, I want to reach out to more potential freelance clients. I want to work on crochet Christmas gifts, which I'm so excited for. And I'm definitely going to have plenty of crochet content, gift recommendations, and that sort of thing on my channel soon, so get excited. I want to bake something autumnal. I'm not being hard on myself this month, you know? Like, I want to do nice fall things and I want to be in the moment while also focusing on my well-being. So I'm gonna bake something autumnal, which I feel like is gonna happen regardless because of Thanksgiving. I'll be at my sister's probably for Thanksgiving, and she lives in Spain, so it'll literally just be us two. Like, we'll definitely make something, but I also just want to make something here in London and like get a little creative with it. I want to see some friends. I went to a Halloween party. My sister was in town. She happened to be in town for that. But there's a group of girlfriends who I haven't seen in a while. I want to see them, want to hang out with them one-on-one if I can. So I just need to reach out to people. And finally plan some videos, because I say this every month, but it's gonna be a busy month in November because Christmas is coming up, and then Christmas will be busy, and then it'll be January. Maybe things will slow down then. But I need to like plan my own content for YouTube and maybe TikTok. My priorities for the month are creativity, which kind of relates to the gaining confidence, being creative. I definitely already touched on this, but it's just important to me to be making things because I know that it makes me feel good, and I get so much satisfaction from crocheting or doing other little crafts and projects. And I think I will not do those things every day because I'm waiting for the right moment or the right vibe, and I don't know why I don't just like do it every day, do something creative every day, no matter what. I think sometimes we get like addicted to the idea of what could be, and we actually really enjoy saying like, I'm going to make this thing. One day I'm going to share this thing with the world, or one day I'm going to finish this project. And we like that comfort of looking forward to something, but then we don't ever do it, either because we're scared or because we don't think we deserve to make the time for that thing that we enjoy, or because we feel like it's not important enough to actually ever do. I don't know. Those are just my random thoughts about it. I haven't really fully thought that out. And I think having a crochet project to work on, and then also allowing myself to explore other crafts that like I have half finished, like my sewing projects and my scrapbook that I haven't worked on in like a year. I think allowing myself to touch on those other things, even if I know I'm not going to finish them right away, or that it might not be perfect, or that I might mess up, will be really good for me. Another priority is movement, because I was traveling, I did get a cold, so I just need to like get back into that mode. Next is quality time. Kind of links to wanting to see friends. So just making sure that like I make fun plans and just enjoy myself. And in terms of new habits, I still put nightly reading, because just because I did it for 1 month doesn't mean that it's a habit yet, you know? I know it takes like 21 days to form a habit or whatever, but I think I need to have it on my list for November as well. 10,000 steps a day using my walking pad. I've built that habit before, I just need to get back into it. I think with the summer, like you walk more because you go outside more. So then I've not been in the habit of taking out the walking pad. We gotta take that baby back out because we know I'm not walking around London in the middle of the day. Consuming more French content. There are a few like French content creators who I really like, and to tie into my goal of just continuously improving my French, I just want to like get back into watching their videos because I haven't really been. So yeah, that seems like a weird habit, but I know I like their videos and I know I want to practice my French, so why not get back into the habit of watching them. And finally, my last habit is hair care. I don't know if you care, if you have curly hair, maybe you can relate, but one thing that I decided I'm going to start doing, which I actually did today, is to detangle my hair outside of the shower, because I feel like I'm just wasting so much water when I stand in the shower, freezing or really hot with my weird plumbing that I have going on, detangling my hair when I'm already clean. And it's just like, I don't know, it just feels like such a waste of water. So yeah, I also need to cut my hair really soon because I do have lots of dead ends, but I'm gonna do that after my next wash day. Is that interesting? I don't know. That's what I have for November. I'm really excited, especially for the crochet stuff, because it also means crochet videos. I'm really excited to do that because I think it'll be getting back into like the roots of why I started posting on social media, and I'm excited to feel more creative again. So those are my goals, my hopes and dreams for November. I would love to hear what you're planning for the month. If you want to leave them in the comments, and I will reply and we can have a lovely little chat there. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like because that helps me out a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe. I hope you enjoy this and that it gave you some inspiration for planning your own month. As always, thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!